Hello, College Park Cougars. Welcome back to the last list, which is the gold star words. Take a look at some of these trickier words. Notice some that you might be familiar with and others you might not be. Remember, pay very special attention to those words that you don't know quite yet. Those are the words you're really going to want to focus on during our practice today. So, let's get started. Our first word is the word head. Say head. Sound head. Ed. Head. Is spelled with a H. Sounds like a short E, but it's spelled with the vowel team EA in this word. Ed, which is a D. It is the word head. Sound head. Ed, head. For example, Braden wears a hat in the winter to keep his head warm. The word is head. Here comes our next word. Our next word is the word through. Say through. Sound through. Ooh. Through. Notice how there's only 3 sounds. We have 4 letters here together making that ooh sound in the word through. Being the digraph, TH. Is the letter R. Ooh. That ooh, which is normally spelled with an O-O, ooh, is spelled with an O-U-G-H to make ooh. Let's sound through. Ooh. Through. For example, we ran through the sprinkler on a hot summer day. The word is through. Our next word has 2 syllables. It is the word nothing. Say nothing. The 2 syllables of nothing are thing. Nothing. Let's sound n. Being an N, and you hear a short U, but it's spelled here with an O. N. Now let's sound out thing, which we have done in past videos. Thing. Being the digraph, TH. Is a short I, and is an N and a G together. Thing. The word is nothing. Let's sound out nothing all together. Nothing. For example, we have nothing to do this weekend, so we can relax. The word is nothing. Here comes another word that has 2 syllables. It is the word believe. The 2 syllables of believe are be and then leave. The word is believe. B, let's sound out B. B, being a B, and E being that long E sound. B. Now let's do the syllable leave. Leave. Being an L. We hear a long E, and in this word the long E is being made through the vowel team IE. Now we hear that V sound, but remember we can't end with a V, so we pair it with an E. Believe. Let's sound out believe. B-E-L-E-V-E. believe. For example, my big sister loves to tell silly stories that are hard to believe. The word is believe. Our next word is another two-syllable word. It is the word mountains. The two syllables of mountains are mountain, but it's plural, so it has an S. Mountains. Let's sound out mound. Own. Mound. Is an M. Ow is an OU vowel team. Is an N. Mound. Mountains. Let's sound out tins. Tins. T being a T. And we hear a short I, but in this case it's spelled with the vowel team AI. Is an S or an N, and then it's a plural, so it has an S. Not one mountain, many mountains. Let's sound out mountains together. Mountains. For example, we hiked up the mountains and saw a beautiful waterfall. The word is mountains. Here comes our next word. Our next word is another two-syllable word. This is the word enough. Say enough. The syllables of enough are enough. Enough. The first syllable is E, which we hear just a long E sound, and we spell with just an E. Enough. Let's sound out enough. Enough. Is spelt with the N. Next we hear an which sounds like a short U, but it's spelled with an OU here. Now we hear an F, but in this case it's spelled with a GH. Very tricky. This is the word enough. Let's sound it out. Enough. For example, you will have enough time to finish your project today. The word is enough. Let's take a look at this next two-syllable word. This next word is the word person. Say person. The two syllables of person are per-sin. Person. Let's sound out per. P, p, being a P, and sounds like just an R, but we need a vowel since this syllable doesn't have one yet. So we use ER. Per-sin. Let's sound out sin. 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 Being an S. Now we hear almost like a short I sound, but here it's spelt with an O. And is an N. This is the word person. Let's sound out person together. P-er-s-n. Person. For example, my dad is a very funny person. The word is person. The next two-syllable word is the word children. Say the word children. The syllables of children are chill and dren. We need another sound box for this word. Let's sound out chill. 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 Ch is spelled with the digraph CH. Ch is spelled with a short I, and spells chill. Here comes the second syllable, dren. Let's sound out dren. D-R-N. dren, dren. D being a D, being an R, being a short E, and N being an N. It is the two-syllable word children. Let's sound out children. Ch-il-d-r-n to make the word children. For example, the children in this class are all great listeners. The word is children. Here comes the next word. The next word is the word against. Say against. The syllables of against are against, against. You hear, is a schwa. It sounds like a short U, but it's really an A. Now we have the syllable against. Let's sound out against. G, e, n, st. Against. G, being a G. We hear a short E, but in this word it's spelled with the irregular pattern of A-I. G, e, n is an N, s is an S, and t is a T. It is the word against. Sound out against all together. Against. Against. For example, I will push the table against the wall to make more room. It is the word against. Just a few more words. Here comes the next word, which is the word special. Say special. The two syllables of special are special. Let's sound out spe. Sp. Spe. S being an S, p being a P, and being a short E. Spe. Here comes the tricky syllable shol. Shol. Sounds like an SH digraph, but here it's spelt with an C and an I. Sounds like a U, but it's spelt with an A, and O is L. It is the word special. Let's sound out special. Special. For example, my grandma is a special person in my life. The word is special. Our next word is 3 syllables. It is the word together. The syllables of together are together. Together. Let's sound out two. T. Oo is two. T being a T, and that oo sound is normally spelled with an O, but here's just a single O. Two. Next syllable is gev. Let's sound gev. G. Ev. Gev. G being a G. Being a E, and th being that digraph TH. Two, gev, and the last syllable is It sounds like just an R, but it's a syllable, so it needs a vowel, so we add an E to make it ER. It is the word together. Let's sound out together. T-u-g-ev-er. It is the word together. And here comes our final word in the gold list. This word is the word anything. Now, we've done any in past videos, and we've done thing in past videos, so we're putting that together. The syllables of anything are N, E, thing. anything. Let's sound out N. 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 Sounds like a short E, but it's spelled here with an A. That's irregular. N is an N. There's our N. Here comes the syllable E. E, we know, is often spelled with a Y when it's the ending syllable. N, E. Now let's sound out thing. 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 Being TH. Being a short I. Being an NG. Digraph. Anything. Let's sound out anything together. Anything. Anything. For example, would you like anything to drink? The word is anything. Now that we've done all of the gold star words, I'm going to mix them all up and let's see if you guys can read the words before I do. Let's get started. Person. Through. Anything. Children. Head. Enough. Special. Believe. Against. Together. Nothing. Mountains. Great job at learning the gold star words. Take a look at this list again and see if you now know these words fast and fluent. Keep going until you get there. See you next time.